heard you guys wanted an in-depth tutorial on how to install your lace wig and how to curl, so I got you. The first step was to clean the area where I will be applying my lace glue. Cleaned it using alcohol pads. As y'all saw me applying my lace glue, I only did little dots, then spread it around my forehead using a spatula. Once the glue was clear, it was time to put the wig on. It's very important to work in sections so everything has time to dry and is secure. I used a hairspray to slick all my baby hairs back. I started using wire strip a while ago and I've never gone back since. It gets rid of any oil that's on your hair and it doesn't leave any white residue. I added a wig band so it could be extra secure, not onto curling. I wanted to experience the different methods, so I started curling downward instead of upward like I usually do. And here's a trick: if you want your curls to last, pin it as soon as you remove it out of the curling iron. Once I was done curling my whole head, I sprayed some flexible hold spray. It is very important because you don't want your curls to be crunchy. That's what your lace should look like when you remove the wire strip. Do not hesitate to clean your lace with alcohol pads to remove any white residue. I wanted my lace to be extra secure, so I put a thin layer of lace melting spray just on the perimeter of the lace. You don't want it to be on the hair. Then back with the wire strip and wig band combo. I only left it on for 5 minutes, which is why it was still sticky. So I would suggest that you blow dry on the cool setting to avoid that happening. Did y'all see how these curls look? They looked really good. I opted for a side part. I used to be a middle part girly through and through. But there's something about a side part that just gives grown and classy. I love it. The mousse I'm applying is a lace melting mousse, which is very important because you don't want to weight the hair down. With the mousse are products that contains oil, and I'm basically molding the hair with an edge brush. I'm using a tweezer to remove any excess hair. Once that's done, hot comb is a must. If you want a more defined part, I suggest that you apply some concealer on your comb and trace the part. To clean up any mistake, I use a brown liner. And just like that, we are done with the lace and the prep. I could have easily brushed my hair and call it quit, but I'm a little OCD when it comes to my hair and things got to be making sense. So I started curling my hair and I wanted to be creative, which is why I'm showing y'all 2 ways of curling hair: in the upward direction like so, and in the downward direction. Now this time around, I decided to be creative and I did 2 types of curls, which was a good and bad idea. Let me explain. Don't forget to lock in with some spray. Don't worry, this is a flexible spray, so it doesn't make the hair crunchy at all. To comb and mold your curls, you need a wild tooth comb. Now back to the explanation. Usually stylists, they do those 2 types of curls at the same time when they want the hair to appear more fuller, which is what it's giving on one side, but on the other side, it's not really giving what I wanted to give. I'll let y'all figure which side I'm talking about. But look at this though. I'm obsessed. The curls, the style, literally everything is giving. The curls are so bouncy. It's not crunchy at all, which is why it's better to use a flexible spray. And that's it. Bye.